SJSA was Owen.
Veterans are very important to all of us in our country. They are men and women who have served for us as nurses, doctors, pilots, and soldiers. Many have served, and they have done a lot to make our country better. There are many veterans that I know. The most important veteran I know is my grandfather, Gerald Winthrop Hussey. He served in the Navy during the Korean War. Another relative is Boyd Darrell Cooey Sr., who served in Vietnam. His son, my second cousin, Boyd Darrell Cooey Jr., served in Korea, Kuwait, Afghanistan, and Iraq. My uncle Jeffrey Dixon Sherwin served in Kuwait and Vietnam. The last three veterans I know are my neighbors. John W. Knox, who served as a sergeant in Vietnam, Stephen Hogan, who served in the Army, and Jim Shishel, who served in the Navy as a pilot. They do not have to be men, no, they can be women, who have also served in places like Afghanistan, Iraq, or Korea. For example, Deborah Sampson fought in her husband's place in the Revolutionary War. Although she was a lady, she still fought as a soldier, protecting her country. Deborah Sampson was very determined and brave. So a veteran can be a woman. Even when the women have passed, we will honor them just as much as men. When in war, we honor them the same. So veterans can be anybody, anytime, anywhere. They are people who have served for our country. They are veterans. As you know, veterans are not just people who have served. They are heroes. Sadly, some heroes have passed, like some people's names you or I might see on a gravestone in a graveyard or cemetery. For some people, it is cousins or ancestors that have passed, and many graves have the American flag sticking out of the ground next to the grave, which means that they have served in any war. Although those people have passed away, we respect and care for them. We must salute those who have died and those who still live and fight in Afghanistan. A famous poet I found is Amanda Whitney, who wrote a very impressive poem called The Bravest Man I Know. A section of this poem says, "The bravest man I know is a man I've never met. He's a man who risks his life to save a friend. Not only to save a friend, but to save a nation, risking his life for those he does not know, stepping up, leaving loved ones behind, so that somewhere, someone else won't have to. He is a man who follows orders even though he knows he might die." So as you can see, veterans are very important to our country and have helped us along the way. They are neighbors and they are friends who have served in the war, and we should remember them. They are veterans.
Thank you, Owen. The winner of the Hub Mock School Elementary is Cap.